Fuck, where's that Sunny girl? I don't see him.
It's like towards the right here in the back.
Okay, I got him.
She's at 22% of it. I'll get out of that.
There's another Sunny girl up in the middle of everybody. Going down.
Yep.
Cool.
That's ruthless.
Moon Dancer Sash. Alright.
Alright. So we're all gonna spread around the room. Everybody just stay around the sides. When you find out what color head you are, I'm gonna yell out blue. If you see you got blue on your head, come to the middle.
Well, hold up 1 second. No, it's not about what finding out. It's who you attack first. So we need to divide up into groups of 6 and pick a guy. Because whoever you heavy attack first you're gonna get that color head.
Yeah. So let me finish explaining. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna tank him in the middle. Okay. Everybody's gonna have a different color head. So initially he's right. You don't know what color head you're gonna be. So do stay away from your neighbor. And I mean, there's a couple of people who haven't been in here, so I'm kind of going the easy way. I understand, like, the first boss you attack, you're going to get the opposite head color. With the opposite head color, you want to attack the boss with the opposite head color. I understand that. But I don't really want to explain that to everybody. All I want to explain is, stay away from each other in the beginning. Whatever color head you have, just pay attention to it. I'm going to yell out white or blue. If you have a white head and I yell out white, you're allowed to come in the middle. Then what's going to happen is the two bosses we're going to go through that once. Then they're going to separate. Each boss will come to a prayer pad right here. At that point, you need to shield up, get your potions, and you need to pop the shields. Stay away from each other, because like the gentleman just said, you don't know what color head you're going to be until you start attacking the boss. So once you start attacking your boss, your head's going to turn white. At that point, I'm going to yell out white, all the white heads go in the middle. We're going to stay like that until they go into prayer phase. Once they go into prayer phase, the two bosses, you'll see them go to the pads, they'll kneel down, they'll start to pray. At that point, you want to separate again, go to the outskirts, stay away from your neighbors. The bosses will come back to the middle, I'll yell out blue, I'll yell out white. Whoever has a blue head, come in the middle if I yell out blue. And if you don't have a blue, you need to stay away because you're going to kill everybody.
Alright, if I might, hold on, back up for a second. If I might suggest, I've run this like 75 times, dude. Okay, so like, if we split up into groups of 6 on the opposite side where, whatever he is.
I get that, man. I get that, man, but this guy's never tanked it before, dude. And I just want to.
No, I know, but I'm talking about the DPS. So you do know what color you're gonna get. The 6 guys that attack the white guy are gonna get white. That's guaranteed. The 6 guys that attack the dark are gonna get dark. So in the beginning, the 6 and 6 split up and attack their color. Then when you tank them to the middle, they switch to the opposite color and attack the opposite color. So you do know what you get if you attack that one first. That's the color you get.
Yeah, no, you're right on that. But like I said, there's some people in here who've never been here before, so. But you're right.
No, I get it.
Yeah, for the experts, anybody who's been in here, go to the other side of the room. Anybody who's been in here, just stay through the middle. You guys know what to do. Stay through the middle. Don't attack the boss. All right, stop. That's enough. That's good. Yeah. Okay. So all of us right here, 1, 2, 3. You guys have never done it. All right. So you guys need to listen to. Go ahead and go through the explanation for these guys on this side, because they've never done it. Talk to them about their head and the Jesus beam.
Alright.
Can you tell them? So yeah, tell them about the Jesus beam.
What's a trial?
Come on.
I'm not trying to hijack you, dude. I'm just trying to eliminate the biggest problem is the colors. So like,
right,
when we start out, the guys on this side with me will attack Vashai, the dark hair guy, right? We're gonna just start attacking him until the color is assigned, and we'll get dark. Okay, the tank is gonna pull into the middle. You guys on the opposite side, the door we came in, you're going to attack Skin Raw. You're going to get white. When the tank pulls them to the center, all you do, if you have a white head, is you attack the dark head. Okay? And us on this side will attack the opposite color as well. Okay, so this is going to go on for a bit, and then at some point now and then, there's going to be some, essentially they're going to lock the tank up. We're going to need a crushing shock or some kind of interrupt. Okay? Then they're going to go into prayer phase, which means the Vasrai guy and the Skin Raw guy are going to teleport back to the area where we're standing and to where the door to the door is. Okay? You want to hug that boss. Get up on that boss and hug him. And just sit there until he finishes his prayer phase. He'll detonate, and then the tank will pull him back to the center, and then we're going to switch colors again. Alright, we just keep repeating that.
Alright, so portal side is going to go for which color? And entrance side is going to go for which color?
Portal will go with Vashai, the dark-haired guy.
Dark, okay. And
Yeah.
entrance will go with white. Alright.
You got it. Yep.
Okay, go for it. Attack them. I'm ready. You guys go. Go ahead and start attacking your own boss. I got aggro. Who's coming in the middle? Don't come in the middle. Stay on the edge, guys. Don't come in the middle.
Don't cross the candles, my
Don't
bad.
don't come in the middle, please.
Don't get near the candle.
Stay behind the candle.
Who's pulling aggro on this white guy? Whoever's pulling aggro needs to stop.
Well, I thought the
No,
entrance
you're
side
not.
goes for white guy.
Yeah, but who's pulling aggro with that guy? Don't pull aggro. Okay. Both bosses are in the middle. Anybody who has a white head is allowed to come in the middle. Everybody else, please stay.
Just, yeah. If you have a dark head, attack light. If you have a light head, attack dark. If they start getting out of whack health-wise, just slow down your burn on the one you're attacking. Alright, prayer phase. Hug the boss.
Oh,
Stay away from the middle. You need to go back against the edge of the wall.
Shield up. There we go.
Alright. I'm back
Get your
on boss.
roses.
I got him.
Get your boss.
Alright, I got
Attack the
aggro.
boss.
Blue in middle.
Alright.
Come in the middle for blue.
Alright, we got somebody who's a dark head over here. Alright, Scotty, back up here.
You just need to bash them, guys.
I got it. Alright, so that's a point. Now I messed up on that. So when they go into prayer phase, after you hug them, attack them again because then that assigns your color. So
That's my bad. Exactly. We're good, guys. Blue in
I'm not
middle.
gonna res until you guys get off my body, because I might blow you up.
Yeah, exactly. You guys are good, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Everybody's good.
Can I drop a distro on him?
Yeah,
Okay, separate, go back against the wall, hold block, shield up. Everybody good.
Fuck now, I'm on the wayside.
Alright, attack the boss.
Alright, attack the boss is coming in the middle.
Okay, good. You got colors off. Alright, so my side attack light.
White can come in the middle. White's allowed in the middle. Jesus Queen, Bath. Okay,
Hey,
I got that badge. Give me a little
Yeah,
credit.
he got that one. That was in there.
Okay, we need more burn on the blue guy. More burn on the blue guy. Less burn on the white guy.
Alright,
down.
so, yep.
Everybody focus on blue guy, even if you don't have a white head for now, until we call out otherwise. Get that blue guy
I'm
down.
gonna try to stop BTSing because I'm burning the shit out of that dude.
You can attack the other guy. You can
Alright,
attack
hug your boss, hug your boss. Alright, attack your boss now.
Attack your boss, and then we need some help with this blue guy because he's not gonna go down.
Yeah, but
Alright, we
we
got our colors.
switch him over, dude. I'll burn the shit out of him.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on.
Fuck, dude.
Sorry, that was my bad. I got it. Everybody burn blue. Forget about the white.
Pick up somebody over here.
Yeah, pick some people up.
everybody burn blue.
burn blue.
It's the whiteheads need to pick up guys in the corner.
I'm blue, so if you're white, stay out of the middle, guys. If you're white, stay out of the middle. Only blue in the middle. Everybody focus on blue. Blue heads in the middle, white against the perimeter. This is like DPS blue. We kill one before the other, we only have 30 seconds to burn. Prayer phase.
Fucking killing me.
Separate against the walls.
Yeah, Spencer, you gotta go to the other side now.
Yeah, don't burn on
You gotta go to the other side, the far side.
I think we're good now, they're even. They're even in the right spot. Whiteheads come to the middle. White in the
just
middle.
go from the perimeter. You'll be fine now, yeah.
They're good on the
Destro right now.
Alright, throw your Destros out. Make them.
Whiteheads in the middle.
Not my Destro.
Now dash him. That's the white guy. Oh shit, I'm dead.
Alright, white's down, get blue.
We got a backup tank. Go ahead and take over. Backup tank. Grab aggro on both
Keep
of
him
them.
in the death throw. Keep him in the death throw, dude.
You guys got it. Turn him down. Don't worry about me. You guys got it. Thanks, Jimmy, for your help, man.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh man, that's
Alright,
good. You're
there
right.
we go.
No, you did it the right way, man. You did good. I was just being lazy.
Hey, can I say something?
What up?
Yeah.
That would have lasted about 20, I'm going to say about 5 to 8, 10, 15 minutes less if we'd done it a different way, because I
Right,
can
you're right. You're absolutely right.
Don't get excited. I can put a shit ton of burn on one guy, but if you got them both together, I'm putting a shit ton of damage on both of them. That's the way my mechanics work. I'm a dot build. I put damage on anything around it. Within that 12-meter radius of my explosions, anything in it's getting dots, and it multiplies. So when you put them together, the blue and the yellow, or whatever you want to call them, white and blue guy, both are getting damage on them. You know, every time I've ran it, I've always separated. Even on vet, we'll separate them, and then we'll just melt. Bam, they're overdone in less than 5 minutes.
Anybody want a jack of Alkosh or whatever?
You just got to keep them separated so that you can put them.
I'll take a Jack and Coke though.
Yeah, me too.
That way, it's hard for me to put burn down on the white guy or the blue guy, depending on what color my head is, because they're together. You know, it makes it hard on me as a DPS. So if both tanks have got
I feel you, Scotty, dude. But with a new tank, sometimes it's easier to do it in the center because, like, the switching can get ugly if the guys don't.
I mean, to me, the switching doesn't confuse me. I mean, maybe
No, I feel you, dude. Just for the tank, though, sometimes it can be tough if you're a new tank
I
to
mean,
it.
we got it done. I ain't complaining. I was just saying I'm so used to doing it the other way, where you walk the fucking ad.
Go for it, Messiah. Go ahead and pull aggro on these guys, dude. You're
You can't aggro. You can't aggro the big cats. Remember, don't worry about the little cats. Everybody, they disappear as soon as you go.
We don't have everybody in here, guys. All right, we got. Yeah.
You guys can go make a coffee, make a cocktail, whatever you want.
Alright, we got this.
Scotty wants that coffee right now.
I mean, I'm only putting out like 2,000 damage per minute. You know,
Everybody's in here. Okay, cool.
$2,000 damage per minute? That's pretty good.
He's like, I'm just kidding. No, I ain't.
It's pretty good if you're not wearing any gear. Your controllers turned
Fuck,
off.
I just got one-shotted.
I got you. Serious attitude problem, my guy. Sun Eater in the back, guys.
Why do I always get the fucking blue shit under my feet and gain away my abilities?
But like on most games, like every time everybody runs better, that's the way they do it on better.
You have to do it that way on bet. You have to do it that way on bet. Yeah, I know all that. But, you know, I'm just being lazy. I want to do it the easy way, and I just didn't want to have to go through the whole, hey, you taunt him, and you taunt him. It's a lot easier with the tank who knows how to do it, and then I'd split them. But when somebody's never, and a tank's never been in there, I mean, it's kind of hard for him to get it down, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But yeah, it's harder on the DP. You need to lower your specs. You're too powerful. That's what it sounds like.
There you go. Buttering that bread. Oh,
I mean, we definitely got
want bread and butter.
It's a lot faster the other way too, like you said, dude. It's a lot faster the other way.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's some more fast down. You know, it's like I have to be put them.
No, I agree with the way Jimmy's saying to do it, and the way you're saying to do it.
Yeah.
I do.
So why would you have to do it on bet, by the way? I mean,
because it's a shitload harder, and I can't tank both bosses with the ads and everything. I can't just stand there like that on bet. I'll fucking die unless I have my own will.
So they don't do it that way.
It's easier to separate them on bet because it's a lot easier to control the ads, and you know you've got two groups working on bosses and ads. But on normal, I just like running one tank, and I always run one tank on normal when I get a group. I never run two.
What was that?
Healer's
Those
down.
balls, man, when you get hit with like 3 of them in a row.
yeah.
You're getting fucked up.
Gotcha.
Yep. Alright. Yeah, Scotty, next time when I got more time, man, I'll take my time to teach better tank and do it the right way now. Sorry about that. This is on my lunch break.
What the fuck?
Nah, it's... Yeah, we appreciate it, dude, but I mean, there's... You got... There's a lot of features in both ways.
I'm gonna teach Messiah how to do the main boss though. I'll do that the right way. Stay on the pad a couple seconds before it turns get off, you know, get the hole, go to the next pad. I'll teach him how to do it the right way on that one.
Thank you.
Alright. Peace out.
Powerless, Cantor. Do you hear me? Like the chirping of crickets in a howling tempest.
Oh, I got a lot of good lunar for you there, Habes. All sturdy and shit.
I got like fucking 3 braces
Nice.
of all gosh.
That's what I want, is sturdy, I need like 2 or 3 pieces sturdy, and then maybe 2 or 3... I don't know, it just depends on the piece.
I got one well fitted. Anybody interested?
No thank you.
Alright. Right side Sun Eater guys over here. Focus him down.
Yeah, this fucking Sun Eater always puts that blue shit on me every fucking time.
It's because you're Canadian.
Okay, we'll
I
come
know.
on.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Alright? Alright, Sun Eater's down.
Fuck your health, Gary. Here's some fire.
Fuck your healthcare.
Oh shit.
Whoa!
You guys gotta stack up a little bit.
They're both getting res. I was gonna say, I can do reses, I'm on a 10 bar. Fuck yeah.
Alright, there's gonna be a Sun Eater on this side here, right over here on me. On the left side now. There you go. And then the next Sun Eater's gonna be on the opposite side. You know, just ping pong back and forth.
What are you calling ping pong?
Ping pong, ping pong.
And Dan.
And then.
How am I not?
No, and then.
Should be what? 3 chests, 3 heavy sacks in here, I think it is.
Yeah, you get spoiled.
Belt of all gosh.
Did I use that heavy sack?
I pick up the quest? Holy
Yeah, I
shit.
did. What was this chest?
You share the quest.
No. You have to pick it up in the beginning. You go in through this door, hug the right, go all the way to the back wall. If you didn't pick up the quest, pick up the loot off the boss. There's a gum, crack the gum. It'll open up the quest. You turn the quest in after that. If you don't pick up the quest in the beginning, look in your inventory on the boss drop. You might get a gum from the boss. If you crack the gum open, it will unlock and complete the quest. Really? It'll give you the marker for the quest giver. It will.
Wow.
Oh fuck, I've never seen that before.
They do that because if somebody jumps in the trial late, they can still get the credit for the quest.
Yeah, you only have to kill the last boss.
All right, tank, main tank. You're gonna tank the boss on this pedestal.
Hey, wait, 1 second. 1 second. Jimmy, come to guild chat 2 with me, because I'm gonna be.
Let him finish. Yeah, he needs to show.
That's what
him
I'm
how
saying.
to-
He can explain how to tank while I'm talking to Jimmy about how to run. I'm just saying I'm having Jimmy meet me in guild chat 2.
Alright.
You want to do that? Train them at the same time, but you want us to stay in this chat, and you guys go to the other chat.
Yeah, they're going to do a different chat so he can explain how to run the patterns and shit.
So the main tank. Yeah, you're on this pad. So if you stay on the pad, it's gold. That's going to be your buff. It'll help you take less damage. But the problem is if you stand on that pad too long, it's going to change blue. And if it's blue, you're going to get stunned. You're going to go down. You're going to be stunned. You're going to go down. Not only going to be stunned and go down, you're not going to have the opportunity to grab Hulk that spawns. So first pad is yellow. And then I'm going to say move pad, move pad. What you're going to do is stay off the pad, just run to the next pad, and while you're running, you're going to inner fire the Hulk. He's a big giant monster. He doesn't look like he's not green or anything. They just call him the Hulk. He's like a warrior. So the second pad, the warrior comes up. What I want you to do is run to the second pad, inner fire the Hulk, stay right here, same position. Hold block, the Hulk will come to you. Just wait for the main boss. He will spawn in the middle of the coin. Then you're going to go to the next coin. You're going to say, okay, next coin. This coin's going to, you want to get off it before it turns blue. Then you go to the next coin over here. This coin, this is the third coin. So there is no Hulk on the third coin. The runners will run. Basically, just keep the boss aggro. Keep him on the coin. The longer the boss is off the coin, the faster the boss will move from coin to coin. So you and the boss have to stay on the coin, but you have to leave the coin before the coin turns blue, otherwise you'll get stunned.
Okay.
Then you'll see the Hulk. You go to the next pad, you do the Hulk. After that, you run to the next pad, no Hulk. Then you run to the next
Hulk
pad.
up here in the center?
Yeah, he'll pop up in the center. So basically you're going from pad to pad. The first pad there's nothing to do. You just tank them, stay in the middle. The second pad, as soon as you come off of this pad and you go to don't run like through the pad because it'll turn blue.
Yeah,
and
I'll
stun.
be running through stuns, which
So just
means not much running.
Yeah, just step off the pad a little bit and then go around and then get on the next pad. You got to stay on the
If
pad.
we're going clockwise, I'm just going to stay on the left of it.
Yeah, exactly. And also make sure you keep taunt on the boss, because if you don't, he'll start running away, and it'll make it all confusing. So keep taunt, run to the next pad. As soon as you go to the second pad, the Hulk will come up. Third pad, no. The fourth pad, the Hulk will come out. The fifth pad, no. And the sixth pad, the Hulk will come up. So it's all even numbered pads. The Hulk will come up. And that's about it. Just make sure you stay like toward the edge of the coin, on the coin, toward the edge, because you want to step off as soon as I call out. Next coin, move, just boom, step off. If you don't and you're stunned, I'll just step in real quick. I'll grab the Hulk if you're stunned, and then I'll go to the next pad. I'll hold the Hulk here.
Where should the healer stand?
The healer stays with the group, if I'm not mistaken, and the group stacks. Everybody else will stack right here.
All right.
Everybody stays here, and then I'll say, hey, change pads, and then everybody will run to the next pad. Boom, and stay right here. But the DPS needs to stay off the pad because it's a damage buff for the tank. So please, DPS should stay off of the pad and just stay there. Don't spread out because the healers need to heal you. If you get the disease, you're gonna have to go to these back pads and cleanse.
Yeah, but make sure that you do not hit these pads. DPS goes to the back of the room and cleanses these back here, not the ones up front.
Yeah.
You have to save the ones up front for the runners and the healers and the tanks, not the DPS. Goes to the back of the room.
You know, I've heard that my whole career for 2 years. I don't know what runners are to this day. I don't know what that means.
Okay, what runners is, I'll explain it real quick. There's two guys. Abe's is a good runner, and he's explaining to Jimmy what happens is, you see where old dude is standing right now, Rucott, in the middle.
Who?
The big gargoyle in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, when we say runners go, what happens is it 9 figures or 6 figures comes up in the six, yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to say 2 left, 2 right, 2 middle, which means that the runners will run. One will go down the left side, one will go. Pull up your map and look at the room that they ran in, like past that little door right here. They ran in here, right here. And on that side, one runner will go left, one will go right. And they should come up the middle. There'll be 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 2 in the middle. Usually, 90% of the time, the one in the middle is the one that will... What will happen is, if they descend... Is it descend or they ascend? I know it's one or the other. They descend.
They descend.
Floor, and that means that this guy has a bomb. He uses their soul to kill us with a bomb, pretty much, is what's going on. They get sucked into the soul, the black souls or whatever that's in the middle of the floor, the shadows. They descend into the floor. If they disappear, we all die. A bomb goes off.
Yeah, it's automatic wipe if just any of the one.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it. It's done. We wipe and try to.
Yeah, automatic wipe.
Yep. So
yeah, we might wipe. You know,
I don't think we will. I think it'll depend on the runners, and it's not saying nothing bad against them.
Yeah, no, it's not saying nothing bad about nobody. No, this shit's tough. This ain't easy.
Yeah.
And the tank and the runner are new, so everybody, you know, I'm going back to lunch late. I can't make it within an hour, whatever. Tell me my water heater broke.
Alright, so what's going to happen is we're going to call out, when we say rotate, the tank and everybody moves. The tank will start out here, and the DPS somewhere's in here or back here. We rotate behind the next pad or in front of the next pad, wherever we're at.
Who should I stay on?
Who asked that?
Spence, the healer.
Everybody.
DPS will be stacked up together. The 2 healers. There should be one healer that's standing back behind the DPS a little bit, healing down.
Yeah.
And there should be a healer that's
one inside.
the DPS and the tank.
Yeah, exactly. Right here. One here, and then one healer here, and the tank is over here. And don't worry about reses. I'll pick up reses and all that, unless there's more than, you know, like 3 or 4 or whatever. But if there's like 1 or 2, I'll get them because I'm tanky.
Okay, now one more thing, not to interrupt you, dude. But
that's cool.
Where you guys are standing at is 12 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, where I'm standing at, is we need to be as close to 50% as we can be. It's a DPS test and a runner's test.
Yeah.
Because if the runners don't get it, it don't matter how good your fucking DPS or your tank is, it's done, it's over. But if everything goes the way it should with the runners and everything, then by 6 o'clock we should have him well below 60%. Well below.
Yes.
And I'd rather need him at 50 at least.
We have to get him down to 12% before we make a complete rotation. So each pad, you know, like Scott's he should be going down to 75. You know, he should be 60. At 6 o'clock, he should be below 60, preferably below 50. Yeah, 60 is okay, but 50 is better.
There we go.
And if we don't have him to 50% or 60% by the 6 o'clock, then if the tank's doing good, I'll jump on my deeps and we'll knock it out. All right. So if everybody's ready, let's go through one dress rehearsal, and then you guys Hobbs and Scott, if you guys need to do adjusting, just tell them all. You know, hey, I saw you. You kind of stand closer. You're too far. You guys go ahead and do it.
Yeah. And then don't everybody try to talk over each other. I mean, I may butt in and say, hey, rotate. But
you go ahead and see that.
And Jimmy's got to hear me too, because I'm gonna call out when it's time.
Right.
When it's time for me and Jimmy to go. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be saying, Jimmy, go.
So Hobbs and Scotty should be the only two on comms.
Well, actually, I need one more person to help me with the shadows, because
why don't you do the shadows and I'll call out rotation, because I want to call out a little ahead of time rotation so the tank doesn't get stunned.
Good
and then
enough.
you call out shadows. So all I'll say is rotate. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just let me
Rotate.
know where I need to go, because I don't know,
Okay,
where to,
so
those thresholds to do what, so.
Alright, now, between the two healers, which one of you is wearing the worm coat?
Alright, so hey, while you guys are still I'm still here listening. I'm just gonna run it. You know what I mean? While I got time, I'm familiar with running, but it don't hurt practicing while I'm here. You guys are still talking.
Raz, I want you to be the main healer and healing the group and the tank, and then Spencer, I want you lagging behind the group, healing mainly the group, because he's got worm cult, and the worm cult hit more of the people up here.
All right. I'm gonna stay on the other healer.
So we're all good. I think we should try it when everybody's ready, and then wait for Jimmy and Hobbs. They're doing their.
What is the, if you get the poison on and shit, make sure you get cleansed. And like I said, do not take the front ones, because the runners and the tank need it more than anybody. Yeah. It's detrimental that when the runners come out of this portal, they have to cleanse or they die.
All right, let's give it a go, and then we'll see what happens.
Ready?
Ready? No, Hobbs is still back there. You ready?
Wait.
Hold on 1 second. And Jimmy, I didn't say this earlier, but if say we're far back here, the quickest way back, once we get all the shadows, remember I told you there's 2 on each, 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 2 in the middle. Once we get all them done, the quickest way back is just jump off, dude. If you're far away from, you know what I mean, you don't have to run all the way back. You can just jump off and get back a lot quicker, and then you still got to run to your pad once you get out. But it doesn't. It does like 1,000 damage. It doesn't hurt you at all, really. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. All right.
That's the quickest way back.
Jump off the
If you
side.
you know what I mean? Yeah. But make sure we got them all before you do that. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Abe, while y'all running back there, if you find a bag of coins, I'll drop
Yeah, what's up, bud?
Scott's gonna call out the shadows for you, Hobbs. Scott's gonna do the calling out shadows.
Well, I'm pretty good. You know what I mean? When I knock them out, I'll always tell you. I can always tell you, because I know the right side and center.
You know to look at the bowl, and if the bowl has the thing in there, then they're there. If not, there's no thing in the bowl, then they're off. Yeah, I know all the little nuances. I get frustrated when people haven't done it, because I'm I'm not a very good explainer. That's all. Sorry. Okay. So
you're good, buddy.
But you are a good complainer, though.
I am a good. What are you doing? Don't taunt that guy. All right. So let's go. Go ahead and Messiah. Go ahead and pull aggro, and let's try it, and then we could readjust. Go. Stay here. He's gonna go back to the middle. Stack over here, right on where I'm jumping. Right here. This is where you need to be. Right here. Like, stay over here.
And make sure you DPSs and healers do not walk on those pads as you're backing up.
Alright, face him away, face his butt toward the crowd. There's gonna be some meteors coming down from the sky. Rotate. Grab the pad, next one.
Rotate.
Wow, I got fucking stomped out. Holy shit.
Oh shit, Spencer, where's he at? Say something, dude.
I'm right on the gold pad, yeah.
Why was you here?
I asked where to stand and
Jimmy, go.
Told me.
Jimmy, go.
I'm going. Next pad, rotate. Right here.
See how they're lit up now, Jim?
Yep.
Got one in the center.
Right.
You got him, Messiah. Just turn him around.
One in the middle.
There you go. Just so that, there you go. There, you're good right there. You're good. There.
where's the other healer?
Okay.
Oh, I see him up there.
Shadows up, next pad.
One on the right, one in the middle, one on the left. One in the middle.
Right side's done.
Middle, one in the middle.
Alright. It's perfect, Messiah. It's gonna get ready to go to the next pad after they get done with the shadows.
Middle's done.
That's it.
Alright,
Shadows
come
done.
out.
Alright, go to the next pad. You'll see we'll see the next pad. There it is. There it is.
I think we're done.
Yeah, we're done, Jimmy. I'm sorry, I thought you heard me. I called it out. Now make sure you cleanse, Jim.
Rotate. I'm coming.
Bring them over here. There we go. Alright. We got it, guys. We got it. That was some bomb-ass gun. Next pad.
Jimmy, go.
Runners, run.
Runners, go.
Pad.
Right here, kind of wandering around. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to
Spencer,
be.
get on me, buddy. Stay on me. I'm the source. Back in the back.
Okay, I see it.
Yep. You should be healing the group from what's in front of you. From
One on the right.
one on the right, one in the middle, two on the left. Two on the left still.
Hey,
One in the middle.
Right side's done.
Right side's done, yep.
Oh shit, no! Oh my god. I fucked up. Dude, I'm sorry.
One in the middle, one on the left. Guys, it's running. Burn is excellent. Burn is excellent.
it's going down. It's going down. But we still got
I know,
I
it.
don't get it.
I fucked up, guys. Completely my fault. Sorry about that.
Alright.
I missed the jump.
No, that's good.
Okay.
I hesitated and fucking...
What the fuck was that?
All good. You know where to be at, right?
What's
It's
that?
okay, dude. It's a white because there's a lot of people who haven't been in here. You know where to be at, right?
Oh, it's a wipe because I fucked up.
No, I have no idea where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, so again, okay, hold on, 1 second. All DPS come stand over here, right here. All the DPS, every single DPS, except for Jimmy and the runner. Okay, so everybody who says they don't know where, okay, this is where you're supposed to be at all times. At all times, stay here. Then everybody, when we say rotate, then you rotate and you stand right here. It's basically a burn fight. You just want to burn them and just stay right here. And then after we go to the next pad, just go to the next one. Yeah, you just go, and you'll see that it'll go gold, gold, gold. So just keep going to the gold pad. The gold pad's the one you want. Everybody's doing great. Even the runners are doing great.
Just keep. That's really good burn. Really good burn.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I screwed up there. I
You got
hesitated.
a lot of horsepower, that's for sure.
But Spencer, the reason why I'm asking you to be back here is because Raz is doing the big hills up front with not big hills. I shouldn't put it that way, but like kind of like a main hiller because he's got the worm cult, and he's up front of the group. Right, if the group is standing here, he's front one, and you're back here.
Well, I just don't want to fuck your shit up, you know. I'm just trying to help, basically.
No, good. Just look for me,
Oh,
dude.
Jimmy.
I'm going to be the one in the back right here. This guy.
Okay.
And I have to be in the back, so when we rotate, I have to look for the shadows and shit when we get to the third thing. So I stay in the habit of being in the back of the group, and I'm
Okay,
in the long distance.
So I just keep going to the gold pad, and I'm golden.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
you're doing good. Yeah. Yeah, and I saw like one hit standing back there, but he wasn't dying. So I mean, as long as you're not on the pad and dying, and you know, I mean, you got self-sustaining people out there, sorts. It's all good. It's all good. I saw everybody's doing good. It's just now the runners. Hobbs, do you want the runner? Do you want Jimmy to kind of hang back toward the portal entrance all the time? I mean, he shouldn't be at the 6 o'clock position.
Well, once, I mean, it depends.
Because only because he's new,
He's on
and to
standby,
give him a couple
yeah,
more.
well,
Give him
yeah,
a
Jimmy,
couple
if you
more.
want to hang back here, if we want to hang back a little bit after that first one, you know, you can. Just so we're getting closer to run, you know.
It'll give you more time until you're more familiar with the running, and then, I mean, because it's a long run from 6 o'clock.
Hey, let me, I forgot to tell you this as well, Jimmy. One of the ways you can tell, too, when the side is done, all the lamps on that side will go out if you've gotten the 2 guys on that side. So that's another way you can tell. You know what I mean? Like, I know the count because I know what lamps I hit that are on each side. You know what I mean? I've ran it enough that I know what I run, and I can tell when I hit a lamp if I hit a guy where he's at. You know what I mean? But that's just because I'm pretty familiar with it. But yeah, if you're new with it, as soon as all the lamps go out on that side, you know that side's done. Like if you see them all, you know. That's just another way of being able to tell as well.
Got it. Messiah, how are you feeling on the tanking stuff? I know I was jumping in there, but how do you feel about it?
It's easy.
Alright, you got it then.
I see why you want me to stand here, bro.
Yeah. So you just walk off, grab the Hulk. So let's try it again. I think we're gonna do good. Yep.
I don't understand what the wipeout mechanic is.
It's a runner mechanic, so back there, if you don't kill 6 things, we will die. It's nobody's fault on DPS.
So it's none of our...
Okay.
Like I said, it was my fault. When I said it was my fault,
Remember when I said
honest.
that the shadows will descend and they will turn into a bomb? What happens is he's got 6 people up there, or souls, that he descends into his whatever realm of oblivion, and they turn into bombs. He's just a son of a bitch.
Okay, so it's just a fucked up part of it.
Yeah, if you don't you can't tell it's a runner fault. Jimmy never been on there. He may have messed up, but it's okay.
That's it. Yeah, let's hit it. Let's do it again. Restart. Go ahead, Messiah. Now, Messiah, when you hit him, he's gonna go back to the front pad. Don't worry about it. Just let him teleport to you. You gotta make the boss work. Make him your little bitch. Make him teleport to you. Don't go running after that motherfucker. See how he teleports to you? So that's why you want to be on the next pad before he teleports, so you don't have to worry about, you know, chasing him around everywhere.
You guys are staying stacked out of this time.
Alright, we're ready for that next pad to come up. See now, we'll do the pad, we'll get the Hulk, and then same position, everybody stacked. Boss should be teleporting to us, and that way you don't have to kind of chase him around. Perfect. You got it, man. Go ahead and keep the boss on the pad. That will help.
Alright, get ready, Jimmy. It's gonna be soon. Go.
Got it. Runners run next pad.
Rotate, runners go.
One in the middle.
Burn is not good. He was last time. I don't know why. 2 on the right. 1 on the left. 1 in the middle.
Looking aside.
Somebody's down and somebody blue screen.
Yeah, no.
Let's see.
1 left, 1 middle, 1 right.
Yep. Maybe.
1 middle, 1 middle.
Right side's done.
1 middle. Going down.
Left is almost done. Oh shit.
The left is done. The left isn't. We need the middle.
Yeah, just 1 in the middle.
Middle's done.
That's it.
That's it. Then get clean. Rotate. No, not yet, my bad. Get him back on the pad.
Get a pad, Jimmy, make sure you cleanse.
Yep, I'm on it.
Alright, somebody get up Messiah, please. Everybody get down. What's going on?
Alright, so stay back a little bit, Jimmy. We're gonna have to run here.
We gotta get a people up.
I got some better. Nice. We got it, guys. Oh, good progress.
Jimmy, go.
Go ahead and go to the next pad. Rotate.
Shadows have gathered again.
2 middle, 2 right, 2 left.
Let me know when you have Argo Messiah and I'll get out of here. Got it? Alright, I'm out of here. I'll get up res.
1 right.
Big Nal's AFK.
1 right, 2 middle, 1 left. One
Right
right,
side's done.
2 middle, 1 left.
Right side's done.
Yep, right side's done. 1 left, 2 middle.
1 middle.
1 left, 1 middle.
Middle's done.
1 left.
1 left.
I hope you got left, Jimmy. I was on my way back.
Got it. Okay, you guys got it? Alright, move to the next pad, everybody. Get ready to move to the next pad. There we go.
Boy, this is one nasty cunt.
Here he comes.
Okay, rotate.
Okay.
Pick up the
I'm about
extra
to
ball.
die, dude.
There we go.
We're probably gonna have to run 1 more time.
Somebody keeps stepping on that pad that's not a tank because I keep getting stunned.
Go, Jimmy.
Next pad, next pad. Gunner's still running.
Runners, go.
We're gonna make a 2 of this. Get the whole on the pad.
1 middle. 2
Got it.
2 left, 1 middle. Fuck, I can't tell. I'm backwards.
Looks like 2 left, 1 middle, 2 right. 2 left, 1 middle, 1 right, 1 middle, 2 left.
Can you call it out? I'm backwards, dude. I'm fucking...
2 left,
Right side's done.
Alright.
2 left, 2 on the left. That's it, 2 on the left.
I'm finishing it right now.
1 on the left. 1 more on the left. Nice burn. Burn on the side.
I got the left.
Nice. Alright, that's it. Next pad, guys. Watch out, the Hulk's coming up. Tank. Alright, we're gonna make a big burn here now. Here we go. Alright, now we're gonna do a big burn.
Alright, we don't have to run again, Jimmy, so let's get in there and burn.
We gotta get the
Get
burn
him on
down
this
this
pad,
pad.
dude. If you can, rotate him.
Get him in this pad. Yeah.
Drop the dust throws, war horns, whatever we got. We gotta burn the shit out of him.
Yep.
We gotta do it. Come on, burn him, burn him, burn him.
Gotta get him to 12%, guys. Keep going, keep going, keep burning him, keep burning him, keep burning him. Don't stop, don't stop. Warm up. Damn it, lunar phase. Alright, everybody needs to go to their own pad and then kill an ad. Oh my gosh, we're dead.
Yeah, we're dead. It's alright.
There's no way.
What the fuck happened?
We didn't burn it.
The burn just wasn't there. I'm surprised. I thought we would have had.
I thought we had it.
I thought, yeah, the first time we did it, we were pretty good, but
I was helping with the DPS first. Which is nothing, of course, but I mean...
Man, gonna make me run that shit again.
No, I got
blue screen, yeah. No,
Yeah, I'm
blue
glitched out.
I mean, we can still fucking beat this shit, though.
Oh yeah, you can beat it in lunar phase.
We can beat it in lunar phase, guys. Now we gotta go back to the first pad. Back to the first pad. Let me get this. Come on, dude.
Sorry guys, I got blue screen.
That's it.
Your healers are down.
Cool. Runners, get ready to run again.
I'm dead.
Yeah, it's over, dude.
Turn them down to 12. I don't think we have to do it.
It's over.
Come on.
He's at 12.
They don't go away at 12?
He's at 12.
This is the burn. If we can burn them, no more runners. If we can burn it, we can beat it. Keep going. Keep fighting.
Somebody get me up.
where are you at, man?
Right behind the first pad.
Oh, fuck. Somebody else is gonna have to get the road.
That's okay. A lot of people were coming out, really.
We got it. We got it. Come on, guys. We're done.
Nope, it's over.
Oh shit. There's like 3 holes there.
Fuck, I got aggro.
His health bar's not even moving, man. 9.4.
I know, it's not at all.
I got
JP, I want more DPS, JP. I was like, I want more DPS, man.
Messiah, you wanna tank this?
I know you ain't talking to me.
You're the only one alive, that's why I was fucking with you.
I'll go get on a DPS. You guys go ahead and have Messiah tank this on his own. How about that?
Alright, yeah. I think he can do it. How do you feel about it, Messiah?
Fine.
All you gotta do is grab the boss. See, it's every other one. So like on this one, on this pad, an ogre spawns. So you gotta grab that ogre or whatever, just pull him on top of the AoEs
Yeah,
with the
it's
boss.
gonna be much easier now that I zoomed the fuck out. Remember I was a little high earlier?
Oh my god,
Dude, I tell you what though, for that being lunar phase, we put up a hell of a fight. We put up
the way when he picks that blow back, you can still beat him, but you have to burn everything around him, and he splits into a bunch of pieces, and then you burn him down. I beat him like that before. Oh no!
Okay.
Oh, after one more try. All right.
Ah, we lost somebody.
No, White Pete.
Oh yeah, he's going. Yeah, that's right. He's
Changing over to his DPS or something.
I thought we had the DPS, dude. I mean, it was that. I think what happened, dude, is I had to back way the fuck
Dude, if
off.
Null leaves, I mean, hopefully we beat it this time, but if not, we can get, we got a couple backups. Dub and Croc are here.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Null than Croc. Dub can compete with Null. Croc is good, though. He's getting better.
Yeah, he's coming along real well.
Ooh, Indy's playing, too. Indy's on.
Yep, and Indy. Yep. I
D-Mac.
want to win it, dude. I want to beat this shit tonight, dude. I want to
Oh,
go
we're
out
gonna,
and
yeah, we're gonna beat it.
I mean, what happened, I think that was a lot to do with me because I had to go way in the back to look at the fucking shadows, but the angle was TV or something, I don't know.
Dude, the last time I played this, I had to run him once. The time before that was twice. I don't know why the burn wasn't there. That was fucking, I don't know.
That was there the time before that, though. That is what I'm saying. We had him at fucking 46% in the center. The time
I got blue screened on the second pad and it was already past 6 o'clock when I got back. So I missed fucking like 3, almost 4 pads. White Tees is ready for a re-invite.
Got him.
I can.
Yeah, we got
Alright, so now we got 2 more good DPS, so that'll be helpful.
Yeah, Null was AFK too, so we had 1 negative there, and then. I mean, you guys got the running down. The DPS knows where to go. The tank's good. Everything we like down. And that's another reason why I don't like having 2 tanks, because I want more burn at the end.
Well, see, no, the thing I was gonna say earlier, but you know, is I was gonna run on my DK because I can actually. I mean, I can't burn with him like I can burn with my sword, but I can still burn probably around 26, 27k with him. And I also can switch up and tank with him on the twins. Yeah. That's why it's, you know what I mean? That's why, and I normally do it that way because I think it's easier just saying, okay, hey, listen, everybody just stay here. The only person that's moving is me and the other tank.
Yeah, yeah. And if you and I wanted to do that, I would do that with you, only because you've done it before. I just don't like doing. Yeah. Oh, I got a 2-hour lunch break here.
That's an odd thing to say.
I was on lunch break. I just came back. Yeah. I gotta go back in about 2 hours.
What I meant was, when somebody says, "Yeah, I'm sorry, give me a minute. I have to talk to somebody about a horse."
You never heard that before? I mean, it's an older phrase, but it is a phrase. I gotta go see a man about a horse.
I think he just needs to take a shit.
Cowboy movies, buddy. John Wayne movies.
I'm familiar with Nevada Smith. That's about it.
Nevada Smith. True Grit, The Cowboys, Rooster Cogburn.
It's an old classic.
My pops loved them. I used to watch them all the time.
Where are you guys from? Y'all sound like you're from the Middle East.
The Middle East?
Really?
Wow.
That was kind of a joke. You know, but you sound like you're from Texas and East, so Middle East. Anyways,
I'll put the Midwest, man.
You'll never guess where I'm from. Nobody will ever guess where I'm from.
I'm
I know where you're from. You're a fucking bloody Canuck.
We got some of the finest bud on planet Earth.
You're a fucking Canuck. Don't kid yourself, sweetheart.
I tease you,
You're lucky I'm flying.
Alright.
Oh, Jimmy Django.
And where is his horse at?
What up, dude?
Alright, we
Wow, I
ready?
feel stupid.
He's showing
Hey,
us, he's showing us
Jimmy,
going
by
on.
the way, very good job, dude. You're picking up on it very well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Aw, Jimmy.
Hey, can we? We got the banker app. Anybody needs it?
Yeah, make sure you put away the
Well
bankers
brought
and
up,
merchants
just like
and all
me.
that shit before we start the fight. Because I was getting some really bad lag and some weird shit there.
There he is.
Alright, ready?
Alright, let's,
You know what? Hold on 1 second. Now, I run 2 Omen's Edges on my. I have the Gem of Curses and stuff, and the necklace. I forget what it's called, but I recently had somebody. I recently had somebody make fun of me about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, fucking dungeon sets suck," and I'm like, "Well, fuck, dude, I run Seducer and Omen's Edge, and fucking yeah, man, I thought it was a good set, but
Well, what do you know?
let's get it rolling, guys. Come on.
Yeah, let's ride.
Yeah, I gotta get this.
Let's get this shit done.
Let's get this shit done. I gotta go back to work. Alright, Messiah, he's doing his shit right there. Hold on.
Is Scotty back?
1 second, I'm switching my stat.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, you bro.
Put away the
I had to go walk the pony.
put away the banker too whenever you're done. Thank you,
If
sir.
Messiah goes down, we really need to pick him up, like ASAP, because there's no more backup top.
Bop the porpoise. It's all good.
RESPCT.
Start it off, Messiah. Synthetic.
Burn this motherfucker. Burn this mother. Damn. Well, the portal is up. Tank is at the 3 o'clock. TPS at the 9 o'clock. Next pad.
Outside.
The next pad will have the runner segment.
If you can bash that fucking Rakat or whatever, he won't do that stun. That slows down the DPS. If somebody's right on top of him. Run, Jimmy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Two in the right, two in the middle, two in the left.
Get off me.
One on the right.
There we go.
We gotta burn them a little bit better, guys. Come on. Put the burn on.
Messiah, face the boss away from the group. Face them away we're going.
Alright, one on the right, one in the middle, one on the left.
Right side's done.
One middle.
That should be done.
Just one in the middle. That's it. Left is done.
Middle's done.
That's it. Everybody back.
Come out, just in.
The Hulk's coming out on this pad, Messiah.
We need to turn up the juice, guys. Come on, put the burn on. I ain't trying to be bossy, but we gotta do it. Rotate.
Next pad. Next pad.
Don't touch
Hulk's
the
up.
pad if the DPS is ill.
Got the ultimates. This is where we should use it.
You gotta keep him on the pad, Messiah. The boss.
Yeah, get him up on the pad.
If he's off the pad, it rotates faster.
Go, Jimmy.
Hey, we're already rotating.
And he's rotating again.
Next pad. Run his run.
Yep.
Run his run.
We're behind the 8 ball, guys.
Down.
We have 2 in the right, 2 in the middle, 2 in the left.
Somebody's up. I got him up.
I'm down behind you. Alright, thank you. And Ghost is down.
On the right.
There's one.
One on the right, 2 in the middle. Fuck, I can't say. 2 in the middle, 1 on the left, 1 on the right.
Right side's down.
1 on the left, 2 in the middle.
Alright, that should be the last.
2 in the middle.
2 in the middle. 2 in the middle still? I just killed 2.
So it looks like
One in the middle.
You have 1 in the middle.
Yeah, him on that pad though.
I didn't see it, dude.
Well, he's not walking on the pad.
that's
Get ready to rotate.
next pad, next pad. You got it, you got it. Next
Yeah, we're
pad, you
fine.
got it.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We got him at 35%. We got to turn it on.
You got it, you got it.
Turn the juice.
I just popped my ultimate.
Alright, get ready to rotate.
Go.
Can anybody read that? It's
Gotta go ahead.
To the left.
Go, go, go.
Right. I think.
2.
One in the middle.
1 on the left.
One on the right.
1 on the left, 1 in the middle, 1 in the right.
He's at 19%. Keep turning on the juice.
1 in the left.
Burn him, burn him, burn him.
Going down to 12. Okay, we got it, we got it. We got the burn. Should be going to
1
the
on the
middle.
right, 1 on the left. So that's like
Right. He's gonna go to the middle.
We're fine. It's burn phase, Jimmy. Come out here and burn. We're fine. We got it.
Tank, a Hulk's gonna come up during this phase.
Where do I go? Where do I go, guys? Where do I go?
Just burn the fuck out of him. That's what you do.
Just blend the boss,
Get
bro.
that whole flag road. Get that whole flag road, man. There you go. Get that fucker away from me. Alright, everybody, same boss. Nobody needs to run. Nobody needs to do anything else. We got it. It's fucking done.
Yes.
Good job, guys.
Alright, good job.
Yeah.
Jimmy, very good job, buddy. Very good job, Jimmy.
Good work.
And Messiah too, man. Fuck yeah. You guys got it down now. Now you can talk shit to people who don't know how to do it.
Yeah, dude, and plus, you know what? It's really nice having somebody else in the guild who knows how to run. And Jimmy, like, running with me, the more times we run together, the better we'll get, because I know what path you'll take, and you know what you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Did anybody get a Moon Dancer necklace?
I'm so good at running with Joe, just because we've done it together so many times.
Yeah, who needs a moon dancer necklace? Who said that?
That's me, JP.
JP, my brother. It's your lucky day.
Thanks, man.
I need some Lunar Bastion. Good trade, that's all I want.
I only got a blue necklace.
I don't want any. I don't want any neck jewelry. I need like sword and shield, two-handed.
I have a Moon Dancer axe.
Right here. JP, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Battle axe.
You're not Jimmy.
Anybody want to give up Lunar Bastion?
Nah, you can call me Jimmy. Hell,
No, you're not Jimmy.
I'm by the chest, buddy. Can you need?
JP, imposter, trying to pretend you're Jimmy.
That's alright, man.
That is
Oh
totally
god, thanks for your help, Jimmy, and thanks for getting me in the group. Guys, I'm sorry.
Sharpened greatsword of Alkash. Nice.
Hey, I appreciate everybody's help tonight, though.
Yeah, alright, Scotty. Been a pleasure, man.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here, guys. I'm sorry, I'm late for lunch.
Oh no, you're good. Thank you everybody for running it. I appreciate the help.
Appreciate your help, man, for real.
Yes, thank you
Appreciate it.
guys.
Messiah, you did great on that tanking, man. You did great, dude.
Thank you.
Alright, so you guys have a
Late for lunch.
Yeah, I'm on my lunch break.
Yeah, Jimmy, I'll take
hours,
those
I haven't-
gauntlets for sure.
Yeah, I'll go back to work.
Oh, jeez.
Anybody get any Alkash weapons or shields?
Let's see what I got in Alkash. I got a lot of Alkash, I think, but I don't know what I got it in. Hold on, let me take a look.
That was horrid. I didn't think it was that bad, Dean. We did it pretty smooth, man. We pulled it out. We only wiped twice.
Dude,
that's not bad.
I've never been in this that has taken that long before, and I don't mean to be rude, but that was bad.
I know, but
That was bad. But we finished. That's all that matters.
Appreciate you, gentlemen.
A lot of these
So what are
guys
you looking
haven't
for?
run trials in a
What
while,
pieces
dude.
of Alkash are you looking?
No, I understand. It is what it is. You know, new people got to learn. I understand it. It just sucks. I had to keep my mic off because I was getting mad.
Okay, it's alright. I think
we
that's
pulled
it,
it out.
dude.
I mean, that was the main thing. You know, Jimmy did a great job learning running. And,
Well, I've got the belt of Alkash, sturdy.
Oh, I'm just looking for weapons, dude, and shields. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you, though.
Nah, I didn't get any weapons.
Which,
Oh,
I know
yeah,
what you mean, dude. The last time I ran this, I only had to run once. And then we turned and just started burning. I know what you mean, bro, but it's, you know, everybody, we didn't do bad, dude. We beat it. That's the main thing. Like, you know, we pulled it out.
Yeah,
It was
exactly. I
an
agree.
impromptu group, and, you know, a lot of people learned. And, yeah, everybody did very well, I think. Our first time in here and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you got a sword
But,
of
yeah,
Alkash
thank you
there.
guys.
Oh,
I
Lunar
appreciate it.
Yeah, me
Did you
too.
see
I
that?
gotta go
Yeah,
back
I'll
to
take that
work.
sword. I'll take that sword for real. Yeah, I gotta go to bed myself.
Yeah, thanks, Dean, and thanks
I appreciate everybody
for joining.
with us.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah,
Thank
you
you.
got it, man. Thanks, Ghost. And thank you.
Did you say you had that
Jesus.
sword, Jimmy?
Oh, no, Raz.
Welcome.